Hey everybody, this is Angus McCallum, also known as King Zagos, and welcome to the Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play. Get out of here! But yeah, little face he made! Oh, I feel so bad, but yeah. Anyway, my name is Angus McCallum, welcome to the Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play. And on the last episode, we completed Treasure Trove Cove. So, in this episode, we're going to be heading deeper into the lair and hopefully starting off with the game's third world. And stop hitting my head, Kazooie. But first off, we found out that a Jiggy was actually shot. So, no, it's not up there. If we make our way back up here and kill the Gruntling, because every single time we exit the lair, Gruntlings respawn, there's another Jiggy. So, this is the one that we got from Treasure Trove Cove Switch, so let's grab it. Alright, so that's 3 out of the 10 Jiggies in Treasure Trove, what? Treasure Trove? Oh, no. That's 3 out of the 10 Jiggies in Gruntilda's lair, so we are about 3/10 of the way of completing Gruntilda's Jiggies in her lair. So that's great. But we're going to be heading up into that short little alcove over there, so... No, wait, hold on. No, scrap that. Tootie says she's fine with me. If you go home, I'll set her free. Yeah, you tell yourself that. You tell yourself that if we did that, you wouldn't set her free. I know you. I know you too well, Gruntilda. But yeah, now that we have the spring step, we can jump up here and go up to this puzzle area. So we have 20 Jiggies that we can use, and this one has 5, so obviously then we can use it. So this is Clanker's Cavern's podium. So fill in 1, fill in 2. If you want to place all your pieces into the picture, just press the right trigger. Oh, thanks, model. That was helpful. So yeah, this feature is now available because it saves the time of like tediously just pressing each one and just having to wait. So we click the right trigger, we fill them in automatically, and we open the door to Clanker's Cavern, which is the third world in the game and probably the most water heavy in the entire game. Like in the later levels, Angus McCallum, yes, and viewers, there are water-based sections, but Clanker's Cavern is considered, like, by many to be the water level, because there's so much water in that level. But, how can we get across there? Well, no problem, because there's a switch. We hit the switch, and it raises these little steam pipes. Or pipes, as you'd just like to call them. So, we can double jump over them. But we're not technically going to be entering Clanker's Cavern yet, because there's still a few collectibles we can get just outside of the entrance. Like, for instance, a Mumbo token. I think that is the 4th one, so we got 6 more left. But let us hit the switch, and another pipe raises. So if we keep heading this way, make our way over here, do a little backflip jump over here. Backflip jump over here once again. And we got Gruntilda again. Grunty wears a flea circus under that repulsive dress of hers. She's also got this nasty pet dog whose name is Ripper. My sister sings in her own band, Grunty and the Cauldron Crew. They're awful. But there's also another switch over here, so... Ah, that's interesting. An alcove over there. Like, why would there be an alcove over there? Well, my friends, that is actually because the 4th world is over here. No, I'm kidding. It's just a Jiggy place. And this is actually this is my 3rd favorite level in the game, Bubblegloot Swamp. That music is awesome, and it's got one of my favourite transformations. But now's not the time to talk about Bubblegloot Swamp. We've got pictures to fill. We've got quotas to meet. So let's fill in this puzzle and get it over with. Interesting. Grunty's plan is rather cunning. When I'm Finn, guys will come running. Huh, that's a bit disturbing, Grunty. But either way, we've opened the 4th world, But we're not going to be heading into that yet. We're going to be heading into that probably a few more episodes in, but for now, we've got Clanker's Cavern quota to meet. So let's make our way there. If I can go past the swimming section, which, you know, will take a few time. And for some reason, the switches seem to reset themselves. But you can't press down on them. Like, I remember you can press down on them when you come back in this area and out, but it doesn't really do a difference. But let us head into Clanker's Cavern, the third world of this game. Just the one new move to find this time, but it's hidden well. If I can get the... Okay, maybe not. Okay. This is Clanker's Cavern, the third level. It is a unique water level because it is filthy in here. Filthy water everywhere. But there's something interesting I want to know about Clanker's Cavern. If you, like, listen to the music for a second. Now, that's also something I want to know about Banjo-Kazooie and its music. You may have heard these songs in other videos. Well, mostly that... What was that? Oh, Jesus! No, I won't have nightmares in my video. Whew, that creature's scary, but yeah. And there's another one. These are unique creatures that will appear later throughout the levels, but that doesn't matter. So we got ourselves a red feather, and we also get ourselves another gold feather, and we got ourselves a Mumbo's token, as well as another gold feather, as well as another red arrow, as well as some more notes, as well as a demon from hell, as well as a honey. Okay, I'm gonna lose my voice if I keep doing that, but yeah. We just have to smite these guys. We just have to take these. Behind this honeycomb dude, there is a yellow ginger, so let's grab it. Ginger! But yeah, going back, you may have noticed the music. Well, that's actually because a lot of YouTubers and a lot of gamers that I know actually use songs from Banjo-Kazooie in their videos. This could be for like Team Fortress 2 content, or it could actually just be for like their own Let's Plays or whatnot. But either way, I always thought that was kind of cool. Like Banjo-Kazooie, although like Banjo-Kazooie is one of those really nice games. Like it did relatively well in sales, and it's got enough of a cult following to be like remembered for the ages. Hell, that's why I'm doing a Let's Play. Oh no, I said hell. Sorry guys. But let us swim into one of the most annoying sections when I was a kid. Getting these damn notes and these damn hexagonal. I am Clanker, which is garbage grinder. Clanker not like dirty water, want fresh air. Say hello to Clanker, nightmare material. Jeez, he is a creepy dude. But this guy's Clanker, so you probably guessed he's the main presentation of this area. But we're not going to be helping him just yet. I know we're heartless monsters, but we still got stuff to do, so... Ow! Evil bugger. But yeah, we're going to be just going quickly around Clanker, because there's little alcoves that we have to go into. And trust me, this place is like a maze. This was so hard to navigate through when I was younger. But sweet, we got the first out of the 5 Mumbo's tokens in this game, like in this level. Because there's about 5 in this level, unlike Treasure Trove Cove, which has 10, so that's kind of nice. But we still have to go through so much work here at this level. This level is so focused on water, it's unbelievable. And we got ourselves a blue ginger! Alright. This level, I actually think, is a lot shorter than Treasure Trove Cove. Like, sure, it takes a little bit of backtracking, but in all honesty, it's actually a lot easier to navigate through. You're a jerk. Give me all those health coins. You've murdered an innocent thing. Well, I may have been the one to murder it, but still. Murdered the innocent. And we got the typical introduction of double jump alcoves. This is hard to pull off when you're a kid, unless you're really skilled. If you're really skilled, it's no problem, but... We've got something else, but... Woohoo! But that's kind of hard to pull off when you're a kid. Like, I used to have a lot of trouble doing that. And if you guys in the comments are saying, oh no, I guess that was easy. Well, I hate you. I hate you if you tell me that. Because for me, when I was a kid, doing those kind of jumps was kind of hard. But there's another alcove, so let's swim more deeply into this. And we've also got some mysterious lights. And we've got some mutants! Snippet mutants are we. Jigsaw's ours. Fight us, you must. Mutants! Ow, okay. Fight. I don't actually want to die here. Vile mutants. Vile mutants. Get thee out of my face. Get back, thee foul demon. Spit and sniffet mutants are we. Yours is prize. Well, we're not going to get that jiggy just yet. Because we got ourselves some notes to get. Yeah, those are mutant snippets. They're not the nicest bunch in the world. But either way, they're dead. I love this this fast-paced music. Let's get up here. I said, let's get up here. Thank you very much, game. And we got ourselves another jiggy. Okay, we got the first jiggy, but that's something interesting to note. The music kept playing, like the music of this area kept playing when we got that jiggy. Is that a bug? Because that doesn't happen for most other areas. Like, I may be wrong, but that doesn't really happen for most areas. Oh well. Either way, we head deeper into Clanker's Cavern. And if I swim up here, we'll go into these little alcove areas. If I'm remembering right, there's no real point to getting these first. Yeah, there's no real point to getting these. Like, but there is another alcove over here, but I think I remember this one being too big to jump up on. Curse you, no, I made it. Oh, I am awesome. Okay. Keynote for this area. Jump up here, then jump up here. And you climb up this little ladder over here. To get yourself a few eggs and another Mumbo's token. I kind of lost track how many Mumbo's tokens we got. I think that is the second in this level. Or it might be the third, you know. But there's another pipe over there. So if we use the same spring technique, we get up and we grab this. That sounded close. Oh, I think it's in the pipe over here. So let's slam down. And we got ourselves the orange Jinjo. In a very hard spot to tell. Regardless, we'll just make our way over here, get a few notes, hop into this little pipe, slam down, and we get an extra honeycomb piece. So that is the fifth one. It's the first one that's level, but it's the fifth one we got here. So there's one more, and if you're probably guessing, one more, and we get an extra life. I'm not actually going to be able to recreate that, am I? Ah, well. Well, either way, let's continue making our way across here. Swim down here very quickly. Bloop. Bloop. Yeah, as I said, this level is a maze. It's really big. I had a lot of trouble with this level when I was a kid. Like, it's one of the only levels that I couldn't 100%. Like, Mumbo's Mountain and Treasure Trove Cove were absolutely fine, but Clanker's Cavern gave me trouble because of a lot of swimming sections. We got ourselves another jiggy! Hooray! But it had a lot of trouble because it was really hard to navigate through. Like, when I was a kid, I had to work with the Nintendo 64 controller, which, as probably some of you might know, that's actually a lot harder to navigate through. And I really don't want to die here. Banjo, get out, you silly bear. Whew, that was close. I almost died then. But yeah, this is one of the only levels which I had a lot of trouble with when I was a kid. And it's kind of a shame because I wish I didn't. But sadly I did. But now that I'm a 20-year-old boy, I have less trouble with it. Which makes me go, hallelujah, hallelujah. Now, Clanker said he's stuck. And that's because there's there's a chain tying him down. And as you probably guessed, we're going to have to swim down there and get it out of him. But as I said, there's a few more collectibles deep underwater, so we're not going to get him quite yet. But have no fear, we will save this poor little dude. But let's continue swimming forward. this was always the most trouble, because if you missed a note here, then it would be really annoying to backtrack, because this is probably one of the spots in the game, like, yes, I did it in one run. So one of the spots in the game that if you accidentally miss a note, you would risk having to, yeah, go back. Now, as you can see, Clanker is completely off limits. Like, you can't enter him. Like, why would you enter him? That's disgusting. But there are some eggs over here. I think there also might be a Mumbo Skull. Okay, no, I'm wrong. Alright, screw that last egg. We're not going for it. I don't feel confident because I actually... Like, you are going to need a lot of hit points to go down in that area. But I'm not feeling confident enough for that, so I'm just going to take another breath. I'm just going to quickly check this one because even though that might have feathers, I think that might have a bit of stuff. Okay, sweet. It's just feathers. Alright, so we'll swim back up. Go bloopity bloop bloop bloop. I'll swim back down over here. And we'll head deeper into this chain. Because water pressure means nothing in video games. Welcome to Nightmare Fuel, kids. Nightmare Fuel number 2. This bloody music. Now, how... where are you, fishy? There you are. Hi, I'm Glue. Grab my bubbles if you're low on air. Hey, we got another helpful creature here. And we got ourselves another Jingo. Alright, this section's gonna take a little while. Jesus, that music is really, really creepy. Like, if you could get it, like, if you get rid of the track that's playing right now and just have the background that goes, eeeeee, that'd be nightmare fuel for kids. No, I missed it. Alright. Give me... Alright, phew, that's good. Right, now, you're probably wondering how we help Clanker. Well, the way we do it is we just have to... Well, I think a better... Okay, no, it's we won't. You have to go for this little thing 3 times. And those little bubbles give reflections. Awesome. Alright, so we got that. And we circle it for one more time. And that should release Clanker from his poor imprisonment. And there's also another Jiggy for it. But more importantly, we can also get more Jiggies and stuff. Clanker has fresh air. You find reward on Clanker's back. He could have at least said thank you. Evil mechanical shark. But yeah, we finally got up here, and we've rescued Tanker. We've rescued Clanker. So, on the next episode of the Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play, we collect the rest of the Jiggies on Clanker's Cavern. So, see you guys then.